My name is Susan Platt, and I would like to introduce you to my new podcast entitled PLATT-iTUDES, Find Your Roar. Many people go through their whole lives interested in many things, their work, their family, and their friends. But finding your roar is a whole other topic. While I have worked in my chosen field, politics, as an advocate and activist for nearly 40 years, it's taken me until recently, really, to find my roar. But I consider myself lucky that I actually found what fulfills me, makes me roar, sing, shout, and even bellow. My mother died when I was a child, so I didn't really have a maternal role model until my teens. But one thing my father always wanted from me was to not be defined by traditional roles of my sex, but by my hard work and determination. As I got older, I read more about my mother. She was valedictorian of her high school class, and she was one of the first women hired by the Department of the Navy in Pittsburgh as an auditor. So maybe there is something about nature versus nurture in our genes that helps define us. Helping other women run for political office has been my passion. In 2008, alongside former Virginia Attorney General Mary Sue Terry, we founded an organization dedicated to recruiting and mentoring women for political office. From that, we turned to Emerge, and Emerge Virginia was formed, the 13th state for Emerge America. And when no other Democratic woman ran for the statewide office last year, I jumped in. And so did so many other women for state legislative and local offices. And we won, a lot. I hope we will continue that progress until we have better representation of our diversity. Recently, I've met a number of women who have found their roar in business, using the power of their brands to speak out on major public policy issues and integrate social missions into their business operations. So, fast forward to the Kavanaugh Supreme Court hearings. Sometimes you have to fight a battle more than once to win it. British Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher was so right when she said that. Be it racism, sexism, equal pay, access to health care, labor laws, and on and on. In talking to my granddaughter yesterday, she said, "People my age believe we invented activism. They don't realize we didn't." Teaching her about standing up for herself and activism at a young age has made her wise beyond her years. And really, it's what made America great. Those who have power have never liked it being challenged. Shouts of, "This is a mob, they're attacking us," outside agitators paid for the signs, and even they are paid professionals only looking to make senators look bad were heard. Those things were said in 1917, when the suffragettes were fighting for the rights of women to vote. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? But it's an old con, one we fall for time and time again. Many women across Virginia and the nation are finding their voices. They are warriors, they are mothers, grandmothers, businesswomen, veterans, and they are the angry mob that is lifting us up. They are Americans who are doing what Americans do, fighting injustice, and they are my heroes. So sisters, there's an old saying that goes, if you're not sitting at the table, then you're on the menu. I hope you will join me round my table for my coming podcast to explore how other women found their roar. And hopefully you will be inspired by their stories, and in turn, it will help you find your roar, or what I call PLATT-iTUDES. I look forward to talking with you, learning with you, laughing with you, and roaring with you. I'm Susan Platt, and this is PLATT-iTUDES. Hear me roar.